Hello, my name is Josh, and throughout this documentary we are going to be looking at how time has changed and how it's affected us all. The world we live in is an ever-growing and ever-expanding place, and I have to say I am very excited to find out what has changed and how much of an impact this has made on society. Welcome to The Changing Times. The mill I'm studying right now is called Auld Lake Mill. Considering Halifax had a large number of mills, this was one of the biggest ones. At its height, it employed 600 people from around Halifax. It also had a train service that ran just across the road, with a regular service employing 50 people from the local area.
I mean, when I was growing up, my mum worked in a mill, and as children, we were allowed just to go in, to see her, which would never happen now with health and safety and things like that. It was very noisy, very dangerous actually.
There was a regular train service that used to shepherd the workers to and from the mill. There was rumours that they used to sing a song before and after work. Can you imagine the warmness, the feeling of family, everybody singing as one? But unfortunately, this was not to last.
No, I mean the manufacturing base in Britain has been decimated, and there are a number of reasons for that. I wouldn't particularly put it just down to technology, because obviously you've got a lot of cheaper foreign imports. You can get more things made in China or India a lot cheaper. But of course, your wage as a business is the most expensive thing in your business. And so if you're employing 10 people, and computerization and technology means you only employ 2 people, it makes it a lot cheaper, a lot quicker, and so most manufacturing now is computer based, and that means a lot of traditional manufacturing has gone by the wayside, and a lot of traditional jobs have gone as well.
The mill finally closed in 1983. Along with it did all the employment from the people who used to work here. The hard work, the friendship and the togetherness had gone. I've just been speaking to my cousin all the way in Australia, and that is thousands and thousands of miles away. And because of the changing in times, I've been able to contact him via the internet. This is a massive advancement for technology. So is social media. But what is social media?
Social media just means, to me, getting hold of friends via mobile phones or computers, Facebook, that sort of thing. It's interacting on a social basis through technology.
One word, if I say to you, what does it mean to you, social media?
Yeah, it's for me it's good and bad.
Do I like it? I very rarely use it, but that's it can be a force for good. But there's a lot of rubbish put on Facebook, and if you've got a lot of friends, they're putting stuff on. I know you can block them, but no, it can be a good thing. It depends how you use it. It's like all technology. Technology can be used. There's good parts about it and there's bad parts about it. And certainly Facebook is a fantastic way of keeping in touch with people. I know what my brother's doing in Bangkok. He posts things on Facebook. He posts pictures on Facebook, which I wouldn't see otherwise.
I do. My family, I have a son and his family in America, and I have an aunt and cousins in Australia. So for that, it's amazing. Yeah,
so
you know, whereas a letter used to take a week to get there, now within seconds, you know, you write something and it's there. And, you know, you can Skype, which is wonderful. You can see, so you're never thinking, like with your grandchildren, you're never thinking they won't know me, because they will, because they see you all the time on Skype. So that is fantastic.
As we've seen by the interview, social media can be used on a good basis by connecting people all around the world to talk to each other. But this isn't always the case. I want to talk about a girl called Jessica Logan who was 18 years old. She was about to graduate from high school. She was kind, she was beautiful, and she was very talented. At this point she had a boyfriend, and she was using social media to send naked photos of herself to her boyfriend. Unfortunately, down the line they ended up breaking up, and because of this the boyfriend sent the photos of Jessica around 38 different schools around the city. This resulted in Jessica being bullied, tormented and abused. Jessica tried counselling, but she felt like nothing can help her. Her mum unfortunately walked in one day to find out that Jessica had committed suicide by hanging herself in a cupboard and her phone on the floor. Can you imagine this dark place where Jessica was? And unfortunately, this is the dark side to social media.
Clearly, technology induces very different opinions within people who've lived with and without technology. But if only they knew how it helped them in the past, then maybe they might view it a little bit differently.
One of the biggest advancements for the health service is the ability to use wearable technology. This implements both robotics and the human touch. For example, the new Google Glass that has been released. This helps surgeons be more accurate during operations, and this technology increases the success rate of operations by up to a massive 30%. I'm currently here on Greatland Hill, overlooking part of the town of Huddersfield. Huddersfield is a town that is changing with the changing times. But actually the changing times is such an emotive subject because it affects each and every single one of us in different ways. We've seen it in this documentary how the changing in times has affected medicine, it's affected industry, and it's affected technology. And all I can say is I am so captivated by this whole experience. By this documentary, I've been able to see and show you how the changing in times has affected the whole of society. The question is the changing in times a good thing or a bad thing? And that's all for you to decide. All that I know is we have no idea what is around the corner in the changing times.